I'm putting a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. I mentioned in the intro and throughout most of this video that this is going to be a 24-hour reading challenge. That is not the case. It is more like a 18-hour reading challenge rather than a 24-hour reading challenge. It's more of like just a day reading challenge. Hey guys, it's me Elizabeth. I'm back with another video. Today is Tuesday and I am doing a challenge. I already filmed some things previously for this video. I didn't film the intro this morning because I didn't want to make a lot of noise, and also I was just not up to like speaking at that time in the morning. But basically what I am doing is a 24-hour reading challenge, and yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm going to attempt to finish the Anne of Green Gables series by L.M. Montgomery, or read as much of it as I can, because at this point I feel like I've been reading really slowly. So basically last night I went to bed at around 9:30, 9:20 something. Insert clip here of me talking about how I go to bed super early, which is unusual. Alright, so it is Monday, the day before this video. I just wanted to tell you that I'm going to bed early. And I wanted to show you that I'm going to bed early because I thought this would be pretty great, because let's just say my normal bedtime is like 12 a.m. Occasionally, every once in a blue moon, I stay up later, but I rarely go to bed before like 12, sometimes 11, but I rarely go to bed anytime before that. And it's currently 9:22, and yeah, I'm gonna read some of my current book that I have to read because I was supposed to read 50 pages today and I haven't done that. So I read a few pages, but I didn't get to page 50. So I'm gonna read a little bit more just to see how much I can get through, and then obviously you will know what this challenge is tomorrow when I film this challenge that I'm gonna do, which is why I'm going to bed early. But basically I am going to read more of the pages from the book that I'm currently reading, which is Family Opera. I'm gonna try to read the pages to catch up, because I did make a goal that I'm gonna try to read this book in 5 days, so we'll see. But I am gonna try to read as many pages as I need to get caught up tomorrow. We'll see if I can actually do that or not. I have no idea, but I am gonna attempt to do that. Maybe I'll just skip that and get on to the books that I have for this challenge, who knows. And then this morning I actually woke up the earliest I've woken up in a very long time, and that is 6 a.m. I was woken at like 5 or something like that, and I because my alarm went off at 5, and then I turned it off, went back to sleep. My alarm went off again at like 5:15 or something, turned it off. Went off again at 5:30, turned it off. Went off again at 5:40 something, turned it off. Went off at 6, and I actually got up and started reading. It's pretty awesome. I'm actually impressed that I actually got up and I actually started reading. I am not that far. It's 8:16 now. I've been up for about 2-ish hours, and I'm only on page 86, chapter 10 in Anne of the Island, but I've been loving this. Oh my gosh. First off, I love L.M. Montgomery's writing. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Every time I keep reading, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love Anne so much, and I also love Gilbert and many of the other characters in here. But I'm loving this. but I've noticed that I've been taking forever to read it, and I've just been reading it really slowly for some reason, which is kind of annoying, but I love it. And whilst I think I can get through this book and maybe a couple of the other books, I don't know that I'll be able to get through all of the other books because I've been reading this so slow. I'm a little bit further. I'm now on page 107, chapter 12. It's 9 o'clock now. I feel like I'm still reading really slowly, but whatever. Anyways, I just finished breakfast, and now I'm going to get ready for the day. I'm going to get dressed and everything. So I was thinking that I'd take a small break from my book while I get dressed, because I have to get dressed and stuff, and I can't read while doing that. And I decided while doing that, I'm gonna listen to the daily news brief from Fight Laugh Feast, because this one's for Monday, yesterday, but I'm gonna listen to it because I didn't listen to it yesterday because I wasn't there when I went to the website to that thing to find it, listen to it, and then I forgot about it later. So I'm gonna listen to the daily news brief. It's only like 20 minutes long or whatever. Then while I'm getting dressed and stuff, because, you know, whatever. It's just like 20-minute break. Then I'm gonna get back to reading. Well, I don't know what time it is. Where did I put my phone? I don't know. Oh, it's right here. Ha, duh. Anyways, I just finished this. I know it's taking me like all day to read this, but I guess I just don't read as fast as I thought I did, and I don't read as fast as other people do. But it is basically 3 o'clock at this point, 2:53. Whatever, I finished it. That's the exciting part. I read a book in a day, which I haven't done in a very long time. I think I did read... I've read like little tiny books in a day, but I haven't read an actual like novel in a day, so this is really exciting. Also, this book, holy crap, this book is amazing. Just like the other two books, I am absolutely obsessed. Oh my gosh. I just want to say, I've never read any book series or any other book like these ones. Like, oh my gosh, they are so good and amazing. And I have to read you a line out of this because I'm just so excited by what happens at the end. I'm gonna leave that unsaid because it's the most exciting thing ever. But here's a line from the back of this book. It's also the same quote that I have on a mug that I have, so that's really cool as well. But here's the quote. I don't want sunburst in marble halls, I just want you. And yeah, I'm not gonna say what the context of that is, because if you want to read that, you can find out for yourself. But I'm just so excited by the end. Oh my gosh, this book is so amazing. Oh my gosh, I love Montgomery's writing, and I love everything that happens in it. And when I read the second book, I was like kind of confused because what I pictured in my brain was the second movie, and the second book and the second movie are like hardly anything alike. There's like maybe one scene that's in the movie, and I was so confused. I was like, huh? Then I saw somewhere that someone said that the second movie is 3 of the books combined, and I was like, oh, okay. So now that I've read this, there's some stuff in here that happens in the movie, although it's not always the exact same. There is events that happen in here that are similar to the movie. But there's a whole chunk of the movie that, like, basically a huge chunk that hasn't occurred yet. But the ending part of the movie has already occurred in this one, so I'm wondering what's going to happen in the third book, if they're going to take some of that and put that, I don't know. It's confusing, but I absolutely love this. I am like 5 stars, 5 out of 5 stars. It's amazing. And now we're on to Anne of Windu, which will be interesting. I've come to the conclusion that I need to take a small break and go get me some hot chocolate, so I'll be back. How's this for perfect? This is my Anne mug. I have actually quite a few mugs like this that are from different characters and their quotes, but so delicious as well. It's 4:21 and I'm on page 49. I've actually read this portion a lot quicker, and the reason for that, sorry about that, my camera decided to be full because apparently I'm filming a lot of clips today, but I'm on page 52 now. I read a chapter because I was uploading this footage. But basically, the reason I've gotten so far within this amount of time is because I decided to look up the audiobook on Audible, and then I was gonna like pay for it, and then I was like, oh, I have a credit. I didn't know I had a credit on Audible, but I did. So I got Anne on here, and I started listening to it while reading this at the same time. I started listening to it at 2 times speed, and that was just a little bit too much. So I went at 1.8 speed because I was like, this is just going way too fast and I'm having a hard time like turning the pages and following it, you know. And also some downsides to this are, first off, they're calling it Anne of Windy Poplars. My book says Anne of Windy Willows. So, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if it was originally Anne of Windy Poplars. I think it might have been originally Anne of Windy Poplars and not Anne of Windy Willows. I don't know why they named it Anne of Windy Willows. I have no idea. But there you go. And then also some of the words or paragraphs aren't exactly the same. Like, most of it's pretty much the same, but there are a few words that are slightly different, and there was one paragraph that, like, was missing a whole chunk of the paragraph, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Hey guys, I'm back. I feel like I keep coming in here with like a million updates, because I feel like I always have a million updates, especially because this is lasting for 24 hours. I guess that doesn't help, but every time I update I feel like I'm on the same book, and I'm just like, I'm still on the same book. There's not a lot of update. But I want to mention that I just got finished eating dinner with my family, so that does take some time off of my 24 hours, but usually we would eat at 6 and be done at like 7, and then we'd clean up the dishes. But today we like ate early for some reason, and it's currently like 6:22, 6:24. It's 6:24, and we usually are done way later than that, and we just finished cleaning up the dishes. Hi, I'm filming another clip because I'm crazy. First off, I don't know how many of these clips are making it into the final edit. Some of these clips might be edited out, so if you're seeing this, there you go. But I feel like I am flying through this as compared to the other book, and I think the audiobook is really helping a lot. I've just been listening to this, and it's like, at first I was having trouble listening to the audiobook because I was like, this is too fast, and then I made it slower, and then I was like, I feel like I'm not retaining this as good as I am when I read it normally, and then I was reading it normally, and then I put the audiobook back on, and now I'm just like enjoying the heck out of myself, and retaining it just the same, and oh, so good. On page 167, I guess, and I'm on the second year because this is split up into 3 different years. The 3 years that she's teaching, the 3 years before she gets to marry her love. I'm so excited. Anyways, so now we're on chapter 1 of year 2, and I am thoroughly enjoying the heck out of this series. It's definitely top, like, one of the best series I've ever read ever. It's so beautiful. Also, there are some typos in this book. I'm like listening to the audiobook so I can catch like the typos. There was one a ways back, but I don't remember what it was. And then there's this sentence here that says, well, when I think of all the matches I'm supposed to have made, you probably can't see it, but right here it says capital P and then M, which makes no sense. It should be an I, not a P, but I get the picture, you know, I know what it's supposed to say. But I just thought that was funny. And there was another typo way back, but enjoying the heck out of this, and yeah, just giving you more updates, I suppose. So I thought I would mention the title of this, Anne of Windy Willows, is wrong. You know where this title comes from? Europe. It comes from the British and Japanese. The original title is Anne of Windy Poplars. Poplars. A poplar tree is different than a willow tree. That kind of annoys me, you know. They're changing the title when the original title is not this. It's kind of like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is actually meant to be Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Like, why are people changing the titles to books they didn't write? Like, if the author wants to change the title, that's their prerogative, but if you're not the author of the book, you shouldn't be changing the title. That bothers me, for sure. This edition is still very nice and beautiful looking, but I'm just mad that they changed the title. Hey there, back again with another update. I know I've been updating so much, but first off, I am in the last section, year 3. I'm just so ecstatic about these books. Also, I was looking at the next book, Anne's House of Dreams. Obviously, I should know what's gonna happen next, but I was looking at the back and I was reading it, and oh my gosh, they're gonna get married at Green Gables. I'm so excited. Anyways, I decided to get a snack for myself. I popped me some popcorn. Wow. Where'd I put that? I gotta check the time. It's 11:13. Wow. Actually, I honestly can't quite believe it, but I finished the book. Wow, I just read 2 Anne of Green Gables novels in one day. I've never done that before. I mean, I've read 2 books in a day, but it's not the same as reading an Anne of Green Gables novels, and they were children's or middle grade books at the time when I did that, so they were never actually anything hard to read or anything that was like more substance or whatever, I don't know. But oh my gosh, I honestly can't believe that I just finished my second Anne of Green Gables novel in one day. Like, I mean, initially I was planning to hopefully read the rest of them, but I know that's not gonna happen, and I resigned myself to that fact a while ago. But I can't believe that I actually read 2 whole Anne of Green Gables novels in one day. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this was amazing. 5 stars. I think we know that the whole series is gonna probably end up being 5 stars. Oh my gosh. The only disappointment I have about this whole book is that Gilbert was in it one tiny bit for like a tiny split second. He was mentioned in it the whole time. Like a lot, whatever. Like she wrote letters to him and he was mentioned at different random times, but he was only ever in it the one time, and even then it was just in passing, basically. Another character. Like he didn't actually speak there. Yeah, that was a bummer, I have to say. But I do like that she was writing to Gilbert, so Gilbert was still kind of like there in a way. Like, I don't know. But that was disappointing that he was like basically not in it at all. But now we're on to Anne's House of Dreams, and we get to read about them getting married. Oh, I'm so excited to see them get married. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Hi, sorry I look like crap. I have some bad news, but also it's not like terrible news. I fell asleep last night. So here's what happened. I was reading all the way up till 12:30, and then I fell asleep. And then, because I moved to my bed and I laid down on my bed, and then I was laying there reading, and then I fell asleep, and I woke up, and then I changed into my pajamas and decided to just go to bed, because I knew I wasn't gonna stay awake. Hello, Elisabeth here. Let's just say that basically I'm done. I can't do this. I was gonna try to read for like 6 to 8. I think 6 hours is more accurate, because I was technically doing this challenge for like 18-ish hours, 18 and a half hours. But I'm gonna keep reading this book. I might read some today, actually. But I am not gonna read for 6 hours straight today, because I am not motivated to read all day again. I'm just not motivated to do that today. So instead of calling this a 24-hour challenge, like I said at the beginning of this video, I am going to be calling this a 18-hour reading challenge. Or almost 24-hour reading challenge. I don't know. Something. But it's not exactly 24 hours. I'm sorry. I can't do it. If I had done 24 hours straight in a row, if I hadn't fallen asleep last night, maybe I could have kept going. But at this point, I don't want to read all day again, essentially. And I'm ready to just be, like, I want to do other things, essentially. I have a lot of other things I need to do / want to do. And yesterday, there was a lot of points throughout the day where I kept thinking, I want to do this so badly, I want to do that so badly, and I couldn't because I was reading. And I did stick through and read for the whole day yesterday, but I can't do that again. I'm just a little sick of it. Now, I will not guarantee, like, I might do this in the future. I think it'd be fun to read, like, for a whole day or something. Maybe not exactly 24 hours, but just, like, a whole day and get, like, a whole nother book read or whatever. But today I'm gonna take a break and not read for a whole day, because I have other things I really, really want to do. So, that is this video. I know this is a really strange video. There's a lot of clips I've got to edit and stuff. But, yeah, I'm not completing the exact 24 hours because I just can't do a whole nother day of reading. Plus, I have a book study tonight, so I just don't want to do that. And tomorrow's my birthday, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and would like to support me, you can like the video and subscribe. Also, comment down below if you have any other video ideas for me, or if you've ever done a 24-hour reading challenge and successfully finished it, or if you've ever read a lot of books in one day. Like, what's the most amount of books you've read in one day? Let me know all of those things down in the comments below. And if you're into history, historical, fashion, or sewing, check out my other channel, also linked below. And I will see you in the next video. I hope you have your own fun reading adventures.